Having a wonderful and we have puppets at school to go along with it. The Three Little Pigs. It's a story where are making a house, and each pig makes their house in a different way. One uses straw, one uses wood, and one uses bricks. Come see our story, see what happens to these houses. Here's the story of the Three Little Pigs, written by M.J. York. Once upon a time, an old mother pig and her happy family fell into misfortune. That means bad things are happening. And so, she sent her three little pigs out into the world to make their own way. The first little pig went out into the world. He soon settled down and built himself a little house of straw. That's the hay. Before long, a big, bad wolf came along and saw that little house of straw. He looked into the window and saw the first little pig inside. The big bad wolf knocked on the door and called, little pig, let me in." The first little pig cried, "Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin." That means, "No, I'm not letting you in." "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in," growled the big bad wolf. And he huffed, and he puffed, and he blew the house in. The big bad wolf found the first little pig, and he gobbled him up. Oh no! The second little pig went out into the world. He soon settled down and built himself a little house of sticks. Before long, the big bad wolf came along and saw the little house of sticks. He looked in at the window and saw the little pig inside. See the house made out of sticks? It looks a little stronger, doesn't it? Maybe that one will keep the wolf out. The big bad wolf knocked on the door and called, little pig, let me in." The second little pig cried, "Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin." Another big no. "Then I'll huff, then I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down," growled the big bad wolf. And he huffed, and he puffed, and he blew the house down. And he found the second little pig and gobbled him up. Oh no! The third little pig went out into the world. He soon settled down and built himself a little house of bricks. Look how strong that house looks. Before long, the big bad wolf came along and saw a little house of bricks. He looked in the window and saw the third little pig inside. The big bad wolf knocked on the door and called, little pig, let me in." The third little pig cried, "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down," growled the big bad wolf. And he huffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, and he puffed, but he could not blow down the house of bricks. That house is too strong, boys and girls. The big bad wolf knew he would have to be clever. He'd have to be tricky to catch a little pig. "Little pig," he called, "I know where to pick the sweetest turnips. Come out and I'll show you." Oh, that wolf is trying to trick him, boys and girls. Tell the little pig, "Don't do it, don't do it." "No, thank you," said the pig politely. He knew that the wolf was trying to trick him. "I don't like turnips." And the big bad wolf went away. Oh, thank goodness that little pig is smart. The next day, the big bad wolf came back. Oh no, he didn't give up. "Little pig," he called, "I'm going to the fair. Will you come with me?" Should Little Pig go with the big bad wolf? No, he shouldn't. No, thank you, said the little pig. I have no money for the fair. Tricked again, and the big bad wolf went away again. The next day, the big bad wolf came back once more. Little pig, he called, the best apples grow in Farmer Brown's garden. Come out, and I'll show you where they are. The pig knew the big bad wolf would never leave him alone. He had a plan. He thought about it. I'll meet you tomorrow at 5 o'clock, he replied. What's going to happen? The next day, the pig ran out of his house at 4 o'clock. He ran to Farmer Brown's garden. He picked a big basket of apples and ran home again. He put a big pot on the fire to heat his water for tea. And the big bad wolf came back at 5 o'clock. Little pig, he called, are you ready to go to Farmer Brown's garden? I've already been and come back, said the pig. At this, the wolf grew angry. He had to try to trick the pig 3 times, and it had not worked. He wanted to eat the pig now. So he got a running start, leapt high into the air, and he landed on the roof with a loud thump. He jumped on the chimney and splash! Landed in the big pot of boiling hot water. And that was the end of the wolf. And the little pig lived happily ever after in his little brick house. The end.